Welcome to Tips and Techniques for Cooking Eggs the Easy Way. I'm Lois White with the Iowa Egg Council. Today we're going to hard boil some eggs. They're delicious on their own as well as a great ingredient in salads and other dishes. They also make the perfect garnish. Choose a saucepan large enough to hold all of the eggs in a single layer. Place the eggs in the bottom of the pan. Add enough cold water to come at least 1 inch above the eggs. Starting with cold water will allow your eggs to cook gently. Cover the pan and place it on the stove top on high heat. Quickly bring the water to a boil. When the water comes to a boil, immediately turn off the heat and let the eggs stand away from the burner. For large eggs, set the timer for 15 minutes. Place the eggs in ice water until completely cooled, about 15 minutes. Cooling the eggs quickly stops them from cooking and keeps the whites tender. When eggs cook too long, a greenish ring can form around the cooked yolk. To remove the shell, first crackle the egg gently by tapping it all over. Roll the egg on the counter to loosen the shell. Start peeling the large end of the egg. Dip the egg in a bowl of water to help release the shell. Let's cut into this to see how perfectly cooked it is. Yeah! The yolk is really nice and bright yellow. No green rings around the yolk. The whites look nice and delicate. This is a perfectly hard-boiled egg. I hope yours come out just as good. Welcome to Tips and Techniques for Cooking Eggs the Easy Way. I'm Lois White with the Iowa Egg Council. Today, I'm going to cover some of the most common questions we get from folks like you on cooking and storing eggs. How long will eggs keep in the refrigerator? For freshness, check the sell-by date on the carton. Eggs will keep for about 3 weeks beyond this date. Why do the yolks of my hard-boiled eggs turn green? The discoloration around the yolk is due to a reaction between sulfur in the egg white and iron in the egg yolk. It occurs when eggs have been cooked for too long or at too high of a temperature. Be sure to turn the heat off as soon as the water comes to a boil. Also, cool the eggs immediately after they've sat in the hot water. Why are some hard-boiled eggs so hard to peel? Believe it or not, eggs that are very fresh are harder to peel after they're cooked than eggs that have been in the fridge for a week or so before you cook them. That extra time allows some air to develop between the egg and the shell, making it easier to remove. Can I freeze egg whites? Absolutely. To freeze egg whites, break and separate the eggs one at a time, making sure that no yolk gets in the whites. You can freeze egg whites individually in an ice cube tray, then transfer them to a freezer container. It makes for faster thawing and easier measuring.